Welcome to the Mario Cooks Show, hosted by professional chef, author, and food personality Mario Pereca. This program is about food, cooking, entertaining, and most importantly, having fun. And now, the host of the Mario Cooks Show, Mario Pereca.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You are listening to the Mario Cook Show on your local station, 590 Radio WMBS. I am Mario Pereca. I'm here in studio with Bill Alexander, and we have another fun-filled episode. We have a lot going on, especially 1 week from today.
Oh, I know. I still cannot believe that's a week away.
Yeah, we talked about the cook-off last week with Chef Joe Carey.
Yep.
He was in studio, the Celebrity Chef Cook-Off, benefiting the Colon Cancer Network of Fayette County. And that's 1 week from today. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, make sure you grab them. They're $40 a piece, but it's well worth it. There's going to be a ton of food there and a ton of fun there. So come down, say hi, have some food with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I want to remind you to please call us. We do have a phone number. 855-8MC-SHOW is our toll-free number. That's 855-862-7469. And we do also have a local number. It's, for those of you in the area, it's 724-769-0590, just like the station. So it's real simple to remember.
And another thing you mentioned about the cook-off is we recently got trading cards.
Yes.
However, you're on the card. I am not, which is probably a good thing.
Your name's on the back.
Yeah, my name, and it's spelled right. Anyway.
That's a real sore spot.
Thank you very much. But anyway, we've decided, and you've heard Mr. Rayfield on this radio station, and if you've been following Matt and Dave from Fayette TV, everybody is charging for their cards. Except we decided in a split decision that we just decided we're not. We're going to give them away, right?
Absolutely. We're going to give them away for free. It's a beautiful picture of myself. And some
the reflection is beautiful in your forehead.
some information in the back, on the back of the card. And we'll be giving those away. It's got the information about the event on it. So if you're thinking about coming to the event, you can get. All you have to do is send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the studio, to WMBS,
which is 44 South Mount Vernon Avenue, Uniontown, PA 15401.
Yes, send it there, self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will be more than happy to put a signed card in it and return it back to you.
Yes.
So then you can get the information about the cook-off and you can have a signed card.
And we're not charging for the card. However, if you'd like to make a small donation, you're more than welcome to do that. But again, self-addressed stamped envelope to WMBS, or the Mario Cook Show, care of WMBS Radio, 44 South Mount Vernon Avenue, Uniontown, Pennsylvania, 15401. And we'll get those out to you ASAP.
Yeah, and I just want to drive home the fact too that if you do want to make a small donation, we do appreciate it, and all the donations will go to the Colon Cancer Network of Fayette County. So they'll all be 100% of those proceeds will be donated. But if you can't afford a donation, that's fine. If you just send the envelope with a little note inside that says it's for the card, we'll be more than happy to send you a card. Speaking of which, we have 2 more tickets to give away. Let's give away 4 tickets this week.
Go for it.
You want to give away 4?
Sure.
We'll give away 4 tickets if you have a family, if you have kids, to the Mon Valley Home Show, which is 3 weeks from today.
Wow.
April 5th, 6th, and 7th. And Bill and I will actually be broadcasting a special edition of the Mario Cook Show live on April 6th. So
and we just confirmed that the other day because we met with the people at WMBS to confirm everything, and it looks like everything's a go.
Yeah, from 3 to 5 p.m. on April 6th, we will be broadcasting live, so you can come down and say hi to us there. And the tickets that we give away are good for one admission on any of the days.
Oh, cool.
So the 5th, whether you come Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we would urge you to come Saturday so that you can see the show and participate, because we're going to be doing some fun giveaways and some fun things there, then and there. But we'll give away four more tickets today. If you have a family of 4, it's perfect. You can take the kids. It's a fun event. I did it last year. I was involved with it, and I'm really looking forward to doing it again this year. So just call the number, either number, 855-862-7469 or 724-769-0590. Just send us a brief message with your name, your number, and that you want the tickets for the home show. And the first come, first serve. The first message we hear, we'll get back in touch with you, and we'd be more than happy to send you those tickets. So we got 4 tickets up for grabs this week, and we'll have more as we lead up to the home show. And I believe WMBS is also giving away tickets.
What do you mean believe? You gave them to him to give to him? Yeah.
Yes, I gave them. So on behalf of the Mario Cook Show, WMBS will be giving away tickets as well. So you'll have plenty of chances to win tickets for that event.
Yeah, so it should be fun, and get out there and see that. And again, we have the cook-off next week, and then the home show in 2 weeks. And then Easter's snuck in between there somewhere, too.
Yeah, Easter is on the 31st?
31st, yeah.
And there's a lot of things coming up. Plus, we also have a new little piece of technology. Do you want to talk about that?
No, you go ahead. You're much better versed in that.
Okay, so basically what we have now is a new way to communicate with our listeners, which is going to make it a lot of fun, and a new way, inversely, for you to communicate with us. It's all via text message. So you can get in touch. All you need to do is send a text from your phone to the number.
To a smart, actually to any cell phone, right.
Any cell phone that can text. Send a text message to number 411247, and the message you want to send is Mario Cooks. Same as the name of the show, just no spaces, just Mario Cooks. Send the words Mario Cooks to number 411247, and you will immediately receive a message back. We're going to be doing a recipe every month. We're going to be sending out, and we're going to be sending out like all of our information to our appearances, to the cook-off, to the all little information. We probably will give away more tickets to the home show via text.
Okay, what's that number again?
The number is 411247.
247. I'm doing it right now.
And you want to send the words Mario Cooks, no spaces, just MarioCooks, and your number will be automatically added to our list. And we're not going to text you every day. We're not going to text you all the time. Just the important things and some fun contests. So, and you can also text us once you're added to the list. You can also text us to that number. So we'll be able to reply to you, and you can talk to us. So.
And right now, I just got the message back that says, thanks for opting in. Look for the recipe of the month on the 15th of each month and exclusive updates. So there you go.
You have it.
I am now officially hooked into the Mario Cook Show.
There you go. So we'll be updating you. We'll be sending out exclusive recipes, and like I said, we can also do fun polls on there where we'll say what recipe would you like to see next week.
Right.
Here's 3 choices, and then you can text your answer back to that number, and it'll be tabulated and added in with all the other ones. So that's a fun piece of technology. It's something we'll have fun, connecting with, and we can also say, just a reminder the cook-off is coming up in a day or two or something like that. So we'll have a lot of fun with that. Another way for us to talk back and forth with the listeners without them having to pick up the phone and physically old school talk to us.
Right.
So if you're nervous, if you don't think you have a nice voice or something, I don't know, whatever it is.
And the other thing, we mentioned the address for the radio station. If there is any questions or comments or anything you want to ask us, you can do it via the radio station's mail address at 44 South Mount Vernon Avenue. Just to communicate back and forth, it works. And I know that there's some people out there that feel more comfortable using that than using electronic mail. Okay, email.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, that's what that's called. That's why they call it that. That's why there's no postal delivery on Saturdays anymore, at least not in the near future. But that way you can send it to WMBS, the Mario Cook Show, 44 South Mount Vernon Avenue, Uniontown, PA, 15401.
Another thing, too, that I want to mention, this isn't in stone yet, but we are probably...
It's in wet concrete.
Yeah, well, we're in talks right now. The text line that I just mentioned, look for special offers and coupons and whatnot from our sponsors.
Right.
Because our sponsors have, the option to send out different offers to our listeners. So if you like our sponsors, which are the Big Barn Country Store and Deli, Pareca Chiropractic Center, Inc., 4th Street Barbecue, 30 East Main, and the Mon Valley Home Show, they all have access to send you things. If you like to, if you go there often, or you want to start going there often, then that's something another incentive to be on that list to take advantage of the special offers.
That's a great idea. And speaking of that, it's time for us to step away.
Okay, so we will be back. We have more coming. Don't worry. On the Mario Cook Show, and like I just said, we are being served up to you today by the Big Barn Country Store and Deli, by Pareca Chiropractic Center, Inc., by 4th Street Barbecue, by 30 East Main, and by the Mon Valley Home Show. Don't touch that dial.
And we have a guest coming up at the end of the program, right?
We do. We have Lynn Grimes from the Mon Valley Home Show, just to give us more information and tell us more specific details about the home show itself. So that should be gearing up for the home show. A lot of fun.
That sounds good. We'll be back with more of the Mario Cook Show here on your local station, 590 Radio WMBS.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Mario Cook Show on your local station, 590 Radio WMBS. I'm Mario Parecka. I'm here with Bill Alexander, and before we went to break, we were talking about all the new things we have coming up, all the live appearances, all the fun things.
Yep.
I just want to remind everyone again, we are giving those cards away, so send your self-addressed stamped envelope to the station here at WMBS. And we'll send you a card. It's a fun little collectible, I guess. Even though my name is spelled wrong on them.
Yeah, and you know what we need to do? The people that win the tickets too, we need to send them a card too.
Yes, we'll throw in a card with the tickets.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the four tickets that are up for grabs. So moving forward after getting through all this, and again, don't forget to text the word Mario Cooks to 411247 to get added to the text list. And again, once you're on the list, you can text us your questions, your comments, and whatnot. And
right.
We can,
back and forth.
Yeah,
it's two-way
exactly.
communication here.
Right.
It's not just us sending you information.
Right. So we do a segment, one of my favorites, called Every Day's a Holiday.
Right.
And so today, Bill, Happy National Artichoke Hearts Day.
Artichoke Hearts Day.
Yes.
Yuck.
You don't like artichoke
Nah,
hearts?
I'm not a big fan of artichokes.
Have you ever tried fresh artichoke hearts?
Yes. Still
Yeah,
not
you're
a
still
big
not a
fan.
fan?
Yeah. And it may not be that it's the way they're prepared, but just not.
Now, when you think artichoke hearts, are you thinking of eating just the hearts, or is it like in dip, like an
I've
artichoke
had it in
and
dip
spinach
before,
dip?
yeah.
Or we actually, there's a recipe in the Good, the Bad, the Cookbook for mushrooms that we stuffed with artichoke hearts, spinach, and feta. I think we put sun-dried tomatoes in there too. Ooh,
Okay.
They were really good.
Were they?
Mm-hmm. But you can do a lot with artichoke hearts. One of my favorite ways to eat artichokes, my uncle, he's probably listening right now, he makes them and he stuffs them, the whole artichoke with breadcrumbs and garlic and butter, and roast them. And then you take the leaves off and you scrape the leaves with your teeth, because that's how you eat an artichoke.
Yes.
And then once you get to the heart, it's just like that succulent, juicy inner workings.
Right.
But there's different ways you can cook them. You can roast artichoke hearts. The biggest thing is you need to really trim them good, because they have that real spiny, rough exterior. And a la grecque is a way that we used to cook them at the club. Basically, what that means is you take water and you put you put lemons in it. You take fresh lemons and you cut them in half. I'd say if you're going to do a pot of water, say you do a gallon of water, you'd want to use 2 lemons, and you squeeze the juice and you put the lemons in after you squeeze them, so you have acidulated water.
Mm-hmm.
Sprigs of thyme, drizzle it with some olive oil, a bay leaf, some peppercorns, and then you can put some garlic cloves in there. And then you take your artichokes, you trim the tops off, you trim the rough outer leaves, you trim the stem at the bottom, and you put them in this water, and you put either a piece of parchment or wax paper on top just to keep them submerged.
Okay.
And you just simmer them in that liquid until they're tender.
Right.
And then you can take them out, and they're actually really, really good. They have that lemon, garlic, thyme flavor to them. So that's a traditional way of cooking them. And once you cook them like that, then you can use them for anything. You can either eat them that way, or you can put them in dips, spreads, pizzas, you name it, whatever you like artichokes with.
Mm-hmm.
Antipasta, you can marinate them in olive oil, and peppercorn or red pepper flakes is great. So that's artichokes.
Okay.
Okay. And you have any?
No.
Okay. Moving on, the 17th, which is tomorrow, is National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. The Ides of March, too, isn't it?
Is that the Ides of March?
It's 17th, isn't it?
Isn't that St. Patrick's Day?
St. Patrick's Day is... Oh, well, you know what? Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day. You're right. I'm sorry. I was thinking the same thing. You're right.
St. Patrick's Day and corned beef and cabbage. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to get more, in America, to get more Irishy than that. At least that's what we're thinking. So that's what we think here in America. But I love corned beef. I love cabbage with it. I like to make it in a crock pot. I mean, you can do it on the stove. It's very easy to make. It's because now you don't have to brine your corned beef is brisket.
Right.
That's all it is.
And I
is
love
a brisket.
corned beef.
And it's from the front legs of the animal, so it's not a very tender cut. So you have to cook it low and slow and to get it tender. So what are you looking at on
Actually,
your phone?
the Ides of March was yesterday. It's the
Okay.
15th. So I was in the right thing. Actually, I should have. I don't know. I don't know where my
That's
mind
okay.
is.
It's early.
Well, no, the St. Patrick's Day parade is in Pittsburgh this morning, and that's what I was thinking.
Was it this morning?
Yeah, it's Saturday, and I'm thinking, wait a minute, that's
I
the
thought
St.
St. Patrick's Day in Pittsburgh was last week.
No.
Oh, wow. I don't know. They do the parade on different dates. I guess
they do.
would.
They usually do it the Saturday before, but since
Right.
St. Patrick's Day is on Sunday, which is
Right.
tomorrow, they're doing the parade today. So my mind is all.
See, we're missing
yeah.
the parade.
Yeah.
But corned beef and cabbage. I like mine with potatoes, with carrots. I even like to put parsnips with mine, and onions. And what you'll do is when you buy it, it comes pre-brined. If you're gonna brine it yourself, it's a water salt solution. You're gonna brine it for a week or longer to get it brined correctly. But you can buy it already brined, and you just want to rinse that brine off, dab it dry, and then you can put it in your slow cooker with your potatoes and your onions and your parsnips and your carrots. And then I like to put some Guinness in with it, some bay leaves, peppercorns, some stock, and then just put it on low and let it cook.
Okay.
And then when it's about an hour away from being done is when I put my cabbage in. I cut it about bite-sized, and or about large dice, if you will. And I put the cabbage in and then let that cook. And then when it's all done, you can pull the corned beef out and slice it, and then serve it right with the cabbage and the vegetables and the broth that's in the liquid that's in there. I love it. I love corned beef.
Well, I liked the way that the gentleman did it from the Boston Beanery when we recorded the program.
Oh, the shepherd's pie.
Which aired last night,
Mhm.
again, for the second time. And it was wonderful. It was really
Yeah.
good. And it was different. I've never had that before until we talked to them. But, yeah.
Shepherd's pie you can make with corned beef how they did, or you can make it with like we used to make it with like a corned beef hash, or like a corned beef it was like a hash but like a stew. It was a little looser,
Mhm.
and then we'd pipe the potatoes on top. It was almost like a pot pie, if you will.
Yes,
So it was
yes.
and then we'd pipe mashed potatoes on top of that, and then put it in the oven to let the potatoes
Okay.
just brown. And that's how we would serve it. So that's just two different takes
Yeah.
on the same
Yeah.
dish. But yeah, it's really a really good thing. One of my other favorite things to do with corned beef is corned beef hash with poached eggs.
I've had that.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
that.
wonderful.
That's one of my favorites as well. But the 18th is National Oatmeal Cookie Day.
That's a good one.
And that's
Iced or
that's Monday.
non-iced?
What's that?
Iced or non-iced?
I like uniced.
I like iced.
I mean, I'm more of a traditionalist,
Yeah.
a purist, if you will.
And Ice had oatmeal cookies with chocolate chips in them, too.
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't kick a girl out of bed for bringing an iced cookie. But if I had my druthers and I could pick one or the other, I'd probably take the uniced one.
I'd go for the iced. Anyway.
And then the following day, which would be, what is that, Tuesday? Would be Tuesday.
The 19th.
Is National, I was looking at the word, and you'll realize when I
Right.
said natural. National Poultry Day and National,
Is there artificial poultry?
well, the all natural doesn't have the antibiotics
Okay.
and that sort of thing. So Poultry Day, and it's National Chocolate Caramel Day.
Ooh, that's a
So
good
if you
one.
like chocolate caramels,
That's
I like
good. Is it caramel or caramel?
it's tomato.
Potato.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you have your chocolate and your caramel. I like it with the sea salt ones.
Yes, very
Those are
good.
some of my favorites.
That's also a great shake at Steak and Shake, by the way.
Oh, do they have
Oh,
one?
yeah. Oh,
Does-
yeah.
Have you eaten there recently?
Yeah. I texted you when I went there.
That's
I
right.
took photos.
That's right.
It's pretty bad that I go out to eat now and I post photos of
That's good.
eating at Steak and Shake, at Red Robin, and all these places.
That's okay. I love getting pictures of food. That's something I do. You know, I never understood those people on the internet who get so angry when people post pictures of food. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't like if you make a bowl of cereal, you
Yeah.
don't have to post
Right.
that online. But if you go out and you get something that's really good, why not?
Well, we talked about that. There's a restaurant in New York City that's banning people
Yeah.
from taking photographs of their food and blogging about it.
And I think that's ridiculous.
I do too.
I mean, yeah, that's free promotion for your business.
Right. I agree totally.
You know? And it's not like there's some kind of secret,
Yeah.
Imitation is the highest form of flattery, right? So if you take a picture of my food and I see someone else doing it, it's, they could say, oh, you stole my idea. I don't think so.
No.
Good for you, Anyway, because I still know mine tastes better. But
Right.
beside the point, the 20th is National Bock Beer Day and National Ravioli Day.
Okay, what is Bock beer?
Bock beer is a style of beer. It's a lager.
B-O-C-K?
B-O-C-K.
Ah.
It's a German beer. It's a strong
Yes.
lager.
I
So
I
you know,
drink
there are
a
different
Bock,
types of them.
and that's what I wanted to make sure it was spelled the same way, except my Bock beer comes from Texas.
My Bock beer comes
Of
from
Texas. It's called Shiner's Bock, and friends of ours got me hooked on it years ago, and it is a dark beer. It's good. It really is.
I really enjoy dark beer.
Yeah.
I mean, in a box of darker beer.
And it's an acquired taste too, because when I was younger, I didn't care for it, but the older I got, it became an acquired taste. Now, it's still that the gentleman that was on Going Live,
yes.
that was also on last night, who made his own beer, which for some reason his name escapes me. That was really good, and that was a dark lager too.
That was good beer, and I also love ravioli.
Oh, yes.
Ravioli are one
Cheese
of
or
my
meat?
favorite cheese.
Okay.
I mean, I'll eat meat again.
right.
I'm not in the oatmeal
Right.
cookie thing. I won't. You know, if that's all you have, I'll eat it.
Right.
But if I had my druthers, I prefer cheese.
Okay. I love cheese.
My grandmother always used to make cheese. She made them for Easter every year.
Oh,
We'd
really?
have ravioli. She made those. My grandfather would make lamb because
Okay.
lamb's an Easter
I'm going
thing.
to ask you this because this is the Lenten season and everything, even though we're coming to the end of it. What's the difference between ravioli and a pierogi?
Well, the doughs are different.
Okay, what's
first
the
of all.
difference between the doughs?
The pierogi dough, ravioli dough is pasta dough.
Okay,
Okay, pierogi dough is a little. It's lighter. It's softer.
okay,
Okay, people make them different. So I'm not. Pasta I've seen made in ways with traditionally it's eggs and flour with a
Right.
little olive oil.
right.
I've seen people when I was at the club. We used to make it with only egg yolks,
Mhm.
20 yolks to a pound of flour. So it
Wow,
was
okay.
really rich and
Yeah,
really
yeah.
it would up the fat content, but it was really rich and really decadent pasta. Same thing with pierogi dough. I've seen people make it with all kinds of different things, with
Mhm.
potatoes sometimes.
Yeah, I've had the potato
Yeah,
before,
with sour cream. I've seen
Mhm.
some people put sour cream in their dough.
which is good.
So I've seen all kinds of different things. And pierogies, filling-wise, are different than raviolis generally. Raviolis are generally either the meat
Or cheese.
ground meat, or the cheese. I mean, I've made pumpkin ravioli. I've made
Really?
oh yeah, I've made all kinds of different raviolis.
Okay.
I've made lobster raviolis.
Oh, that
I've
would be
made
good.
green
That'd be
pea
good.
raviolis, which
Okay.
are really good. So you can really put anything in a ravioli. But when you think of a pierogi, it's more raviolis can be more refined, I think.
Okay.
Than I'm sure you can refine a pierogi, but when you
Right.
think pierogi, you want caramelized onions, you want
Yeah.
butter, you want potato or cheese or.
Do you fry
Yeah.
yours?
I generally blanch mine first to get them cooked, and then I toss them in melted butter
Uh-huh.
and caramelized onions.
Okay.
But I've had fried
I
pierogies.
love
I've had
fried
fried
pierogies.
raviolis too.
Yeah, I've had it both, but I love fried
Yes,
pierogies.
They're very good, and I like to watch when they race too.
Why did I know you were going to throw baseball in
Even
there
though
somewhere?
Potato Pete's gone, I don't
Yeah.
know why they got rid of Potato Pete. He was because potato to me is one
Because
of the
they
most
had to get
traditional
under
pierogi.
they had to get under the salary cap, and they couldn't renegotiate.
Have you ever had? And this is I've eaten a lot of pierogies, and
Yeah.
I've had a lot of food. Have you ever had a sauerkraut pierogi?
No.
Nor have I, but there is a sauerkraut pierogi in the race, sauerkraut Saul. Why have a sauerkraut pierogi and get rid of the potato pierogi?
And I guess there's prune pierogies too. I've heard about those.
I've had I've had plum pierogies.
Okay.
My
Which would be
mother
the same
one
thing.
year for Christmas Eve, because we have our fish, the 7 fish like we talked
Right.
about.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And that we have pierogies
Uh-huh.
for people who don't like fish.
How can you not like fish?
If you don't if you marry into the Italian family, it can be a little rough. But we were all raised on it, so that's what we love.
Right.
But so she thought she was being cool, I guess.
Cool in quotes. Yeah.
So she got all these different flavored pierogies that they
Uh-huh.
made at McGinnis Sisters,
Yes.
right? And they were good pierogies.
Yes.
I mean, the potato was very good, the cheese were good, but she also bought plum, which were
Okay.
and there were ones that were sweet cheese pierogies.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
They almost had like a cheesecake filling.
I was going to say it tastes more like a bakery pastry.
I tasted it, and that was enough
That
for
was
me.
it.
Yeah, but hey,
But
some
we do
people
like the
probably really
McGinnis
like them.
sisters. Don't get us wrong.
We do. McGinnis Sisters has some great
Yeah.
products. I do like to shop there. They have great steaks,
Yep.
great meats and poultry and everything. So for national, I did it again.
Yep.
National Poultry Day, Go to McGinnis Sisters.
Well,
Shout out.
we got to wrap up this segment because we have an interview coming in right now.
Okay, let me run through these last 2 days really quickly. The 21st, California Strawberry Day and French Bread Day.
Ooh, I like that one.
Get your baguettes out. You can get your baguettes out for artichoke dip. And then on the 22nd is Coca Vin Day and Water Day.
Sounds good.
Okay. You like Coca Vin?
I like water.
Everyone likes water.
Not
Fiji,
everybody.
Little Fiji for you.
Not everybody.
But
likes water.
okay, when we come back, we have a special guest. We have Lynn Grimes. She is from the Mon Valley Home Show that we've been speaking about and that we've been giving away tickets to. So we're going to talk to her. She's going to give us some more specifics about the home show and gear us up for that. We're going to talk more about that, obviously, as that day approaches. But we want to have her on the show to talk about the different things specifically that are going to be there and give you more information about it. So stay tuned for that. And then on the after program today, immediately following that segment, we'll get into some food news and maybe we'll touch base with some of these some more of these food holidays. So you don't want to miss that at mariocooks.com. So stick around, don't touch that radio dial. We'll be back with Lynn here in just a couple of minutes. We are being served up to you today by the Big Barn Country Store and Deli, by Pareca Chiropractic Center, Inc., by 4th Street Barbecue, by 30 East Main, and by the Mon Valley Home Show.
And we'll be back with more of the Mario Cook Show here on your local station, 590 Radio WMBS.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Mario Cook Show on your local station, 590 Radio WMBS. I'm Mario Pareca. I'm here with Bill Alexander. And Bill, before we went to break, we mentioned that we have a special guest with us on the show this week.
That's right.
And we've really been talking about the upcoming events that we have in the really near future. And one of those that I'm really excited for is an event that I've done in the past. It's the home show, the Mon Valley Home Show, which actually is coming up here at the beginning of April. So on the line with us now, we have kind of the organizer of the home show. She, believe me, wears many different hats and does a lot of different things, and we're all very thankful that she's there to keep it all held together. We have Lynn Grimes. Lynn, are you on the line with us?
Yes, I'm right here.
That's fantastic. Thank you for being on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We appreciate everything you do, like I said, because you do a lot. And the first thing I want to ask you when it comes to the home show, because we really want to get it out there. I know we've been running the commercial, your commercial for the home show in the past few weeks, and Bill and I are going to be there as exhibitors and, just promoting the event. I want to ask...
You're going to be there as an exhibitor. I'm going to be there looking pretty.
Well, that's what you do best. I figure we just our strengths.
I've seen the new photographs. It's kind of worrying me, but yeah.
So, Lynn, the first thing I want to ask you is, can you just give me the basic rundown for those people who maybe haven't been there in the past or want to plan to be there this year? Give us the basic rundown of the the time, the date, the location, all those general specifics you need to know if you want to attend the home show.
Sure. It's in its 22nd year. We are located at the Ross Draver Ice Gardens. That's on Route 51 in Bell Vernon, just minutes off of Interstate 70. The show will be coming here for April 5th, 6th, and 7th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So nice spring weekend to get yourself started into the home improvements. And admission is $4 for adults. Kids under 12 will be free, and senior citizens $2.
Great, but I just want to throw out, too, that along with WMBS, Bill, and our show, we're giving away free tickets up until the event.
That's right.
If you can still go and you can buy your tickets, but if you want to get in for free, just listen to the show and call in or listen to WMBS and call in, and you can get yourself some free tickets.
And what I realized when she gave the rundown of when this is, it's actually the weekend after Easter, so you have no excuse not to be there because the holiday's done, and now you got smooth sailing all the way up until Memorial Day. So it's time to get ready for that spring home improvement for not only the home but also the art.
Absolutely, it's a great time, and it's a great time to start spring too, because we're getting right into that time of year. Now, Lynn, What can you expect for someone who hasn't been to the home show? If there's a lot of people who are listening who may, now that they're hearing about it, may say, "Man, I'd like to go check that out now. It sounds interesting." What can they expect when they go to the home show?
Well, the home show basically provides to the public an abundance of information for relatively anything needed for your home inside and out, from contractors, financial advisors, health and wellness, specialty products both for the home and for you, wineries, snacks from the kitchen, even goodies for your pets. Basically everything needed to make your house a home.
Well, that pretty much covers it all. I mean, especially, and like you said, Bill, going into this time of year, into the springtime, it's a perfect time for that.
And I think everybody's ready for winter to finally be over.
And all the snow. I mean, we didn't get that much snow this year, but we've gotten more this year than we have in the past, or than last year, I should say. So, Lynn, I hear with all these exhibitors that you just mentioned, there are some exhibitors who are also doing giveaways while at the home show at certain times. Can you just kind of give us the rundown of what's going to be given away, or which exhibitors are giving things away, so that people can have an idea of what they have a chance of winning when they're there?
Sure. We do have some fabulous giveaways, such as Bell Vernon Door Sales has 2 great giveaways. They're giving away a garage door for one, and another is a garage door opener. We're asking people to stop by the Lowe's booth for a few giveaways. Howard Hanna will be giving away a $100 gas card. Pampered Chef will be giving away free cooking shows right in your home. Christine will come pamper your host for an evening with free product and great eats with their product. Legacy Remodeling wants attendees to stop by to enter their annual sweepstakes for a $10,000 home makeover. Bargain Corner will be giving away homeowners toolbox complete with a set of tools. Ruth Saloni of Saloni Auto Care has 2 full air induction services from BG Products, a power steering service giveaway, and a $50 gift certificate for any service at her garage. Jefferson Hills Renovations has a $300 off your home improvement project. Trinity Garage is offering up to $100 free gas with a purchase of any awning or garage door. And It Works Global, the closest thing to magic, wants you to stop by booth number 113 so you can be a part of their demonstration. You will see results in as little as 45 minutes. And you can also sign up to win a box of free wraps. Just to name a few.
Bill, does that get you excited?
I'm looking forward to it now. I want the garage door.
We'll have to see what we can do. I don't know. If you win, there might be some talk of,
I'm sure. Hey, Lynn, a question for you. As you said, this is the 22nd annual home show. Whenever you started this, did you ever think it would be this big and you'd be doing what you're doing now compared to what you were doing 22 years ago?
No, I had no idea I'd be doing this, and I'll tell you, it's been fun from the beginning. Everyone I've been working with, they're excited about their business, their product. They want to get it out there for people to, come see what they have to offer and, come support their business.
That's great, and I can tell you just from doing it last year and being there in the past that it is a great event. It's more local than the huge Pittsburgh home show that some of you may have been to the past few weeks back. But there's everything, pretty much everything's covered. There's an exhibitor for pretty much every aspect of your home and what you would need to get your home ready for the upcoming spring and summer seasons. But another very important question for you, Lynn. When you go to the home show, you're probably going to be bringing your kids along with you. What do you guys have to offer for the kids to keep them busy, to keep them entertained, and things that'll just kind of get them excited to be there?
Well, we have lots of fun for the kids. There'll be face painting and balloon art by one of our local favorites, Lulu the Clown. She'll be there on Saturday and Sunday. We'll have a special appearance by the Washington Wild Thing early Sunday afternoon. One of our new exhibitors, Equipment Connection, they're going to have a moonwalk and cotton candy for the kids located right in the arena. And Lowe's also, they've done this in the past, they are going to be providing some fun for the kids. The first 25 to sign up, it's for their kids clinic. It'll be on Saturday and Sunday afternoons.
Well, great. So the kids will have a lot to do while they're there, and it should be a lot of fun for them.
I guarantee it.
And just maybe you can give us a rundown. Now, it's not just businesses that are going to be there at the home show. There's going to be like some local authors, people from the community, figures from the community. Can you just give us a couple people that are going to be there that would be worth seeing or that people could get excited about seeing, knowing that they're going to be there?
Well, I'll tell you what. I know Pittsburgh is enthusiastic for their sports, so we have our local Pittsburgh sports writer, Jim O'Brien, will be doing a book signing there all weekend long.
Fantastic. And you mentioned, I know we mentioned, at least on the commercials as well, the Washington Wild thing is going to be there. Can you give the times or the time that the Washington Wild thing will be there for the kids and to give away? I think they're giving away a bunch of different prizes and things.
He will be there. He'll be on there Sunday, the April 7th, from 1 to 2. With lots of giveaways.
And one other thing I want to touch on real quick, because we have just about a little over about 2 minutes left. This year there's something different. There's going to be a little more entertainment actually there, and it's going to actually give the exhibitors a chance to demonstrate to show off what they have to offer and kind of really shine. Can you give us the rundown on the different demonstrations, the new stage that's going to be there, and just give us a wrap up real quick of why people need to be at the home show?
Well, I tell you, it's going to be something different that we've never done before. The stage will be there in the center of the arena for different exhibitors to come up and do a little demonstration in front of the audience there. There'll be seating there for you to relax for about a half hour at the most for each of these to do their demonstrations. We have, and it'll be throughout the whole weekend, we have Pampered Chef, Baker's Waterproofing, It Works Global, and B Graphics. So we're pretty excited about something new that we're bringing to the show.
Darn, I thought Mario was going to sing.
Well, maybe we can get him to do that too.
I sang once on the show, Lynn, and he'll never let me live it down. And if I can remind you correctly, Bill, you also sang once as well. You sang during an interview, no less.
Yeah.
Does the home show have a theme song, Lynn?
Just see at the home show.
I'm sure Bill would be happy to sing it right now.
Nah, that's okay.
So, Bill, do you have any other questions for Lynn while we have her on the line?
No, I don't. I'm really looking forward to this. I was at the home show there, about 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to coming back this weekend just to see the new things they have, and the presentations, I think, is going to be the most exciting part.
I mean, I agree. I mean, this is something we talked about. I think it's going to be really good to get the exhibitors involved with the attendees and to really let them showcase what they have there, what they're exhibiting. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the same home show that you've come to know and love, it's going to be just kicked up to the next level, I think. And I can't wait to be there. And Bill, you and I are actually doing a live radio show there on Saturday from 3 to 5. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast.
And that's going to be fun, too. We're going to have some giveaways from WMBS, and we're going to be talking to the audience while we're there, something we haven't done yet, so it's our first time in a live remote situation.
Right, and we're going to have some giveaways also from our other sponsors. I know the Big Barn Country Store and Deli is going to be giving us a basket to raffle off there. So we'll have a box at our booth where we'll be taking people's names and giving that away. And our other sponsors are going to be have things and information and different giveaways at our booth for us to give away. So it's going to be us, but we're going to have a lot of things from our sponsors as well. So from the standpoint where Bill and I are being there, we're really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun to get out there and do a live broadcast and get all the reaction from the crowd. So, Lynn, I want to thank you for being on the show this morning, and we will run this interview again. But when we get up to the home show, probably the morning of on April the 6th, that way we can get it back out there and let people hear what they're coming to. So hopefully all our listeners will be listening to our show in the morning and then heading to the home show in the afternoon. So I want to thank you for being on the show. It's been great, and we'll continue to talk about the home show and continue to try to get people to come.
Great.
All right. Well, Bill, do you have anything in closing? Because we have about a minute and a half.
No, we just have to get ready to go do an after show. But you'll probably be giving away some of your trading cards too if we have any left over after this coming weekend.
The misspelled trading cards.
Yeah, the misspelled trading cards, right?
Really do that. So I wanna thank Lynn for being on again, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at the home show. And I just want to remind everyone, go to mariocooks.com. That's our website. You can get all our information there. You can get our Facebook, Twitter, add us on all the social media platforms. Bill and I will be at the home show. We've got the Celebrity Chef Cook-Off. Don't forget about. and we've just got a ton of different things going on. So make sure you get on the website and stay in the loop and keep track of what we're doing. We also are going we have YouTube. Check out our YouTube videos and, give us a call whenever you can. 855-8MC-SHOW is the number, 724-769-0590. I want to thank everyone for tuning in this morning. We'll be back next week on WMBS again at the same time, same place, obviously, with Bill and I. And we're heading over to the after show, so come on over with us, MarioCooks.com, straight over there. Bill and I will be there. We'll do food news, which we missed, which is Bill's favorite segment, right, Bill?
Of course.
And we'll have some other fun things going on. So come on over to MarioCooks.com. I want to thank Lynn Grimes for being our special guest today, talking about the Mon Valley Home Show. We'll be talking about it more as we go along, and we'll see you in just a few minutes over at MarioCooks.com.
You've been listening to the Mario Cook Show with Mario Perecca, the author of The Good, the Bad, and the Cookbook. For more information on this program and how to download it as a podcast, go to mariocooks.com. If you have any questions or comments about the show, please call us at 1-855-8MC-SHOW. That's 1-855-862-7469.